Okay, so we're going to do a quick review of rhombuses in the example that we went over in class. So, got a few things with a rhombus. So first thing, we know it has all properties of a parallelogram. Second key property we know about is that all sides are congruent. Third thing is that the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. And then the last one is that the angles are bisected by the diagonals. So again, there's kind of those four key properties that we know about a rhombus. So we're going to start with the measure of angle QPR. So if we look, that is that angle right here. So we're given that angle RPS is 30 degrees, and we know that the entire angle is bisected, so that means the other half also has to be 30 degrees. So that's how you get QPR, and it's working with that fourth property that angles are bisected by diagonals. For angle STR, if we do STR, that's going to be this angle right here, and we know from property 3 that diagonals are perpendicular, which means that the angle of STR, its measure, is going to be 90 degrees. And that's working with that third property that diagonals are perpendicular. Third one, we want to know what is RSP. So if I go RSP, that's this whole angle here. So I want to know what's this whole thing. So basically all of angle S. So we know we were given, again, that RPS is 30, and so then we figured out that QPR is 30. That means that angle P is 60 degrees. And we know, because all of the properties of a parallelogram apply, that angle P and angle S have to add up to 180. So since P is 60, whatever S is, I'm going to call that X, has to get us to 180. And we know that because of consecutive angles being supplementary. So that we get RSP is 120 degrees. Solving this equation right here. Then we want to know what's QRP. So if I'm looking at angle QRP, so I got that that's 30, and I got that that whole thing is 120. QRP is this angle up here. If I'm looking at my rhombus, QRP and RPS, so this angle down here, those are alternate interior angles, and since we know that these two sides of the rhombus are parallel and it's cut by that diagonal, alternate interior angles are going to be congruent. So this is congruent to angle RPS. So I know that the measure of QRP is also 30 degrees. Okay, angles are done, so let's get to the sides, or the lengths. So we have PT, that's 120, we got that's 30. Wonderful. Okay, so we are given that RT has a length of 6. So again, same thing, we know the diagonals are bisected. So that means that PT is going to be congruent as well, so PT also has to be 6. And then PR, 6 plus 6, gets us 12.